Beauty and Style by P for all things beautiful. Today, right? So we have both alternating current and direct current, right? So remember, alternating current is anything that you're plugging into the wall. Direct current is anything that actually uses a battery, but there are times when we use like a converter or a rectifier to change the energies, okay? The machine that I'm using today, this is really an electrolysis machine where, if you will, attach a probe to this, which is a little needle that we place inside of the follicle, apply electricity. In this case, you can apply either direct current electricity or alternating current to destroy the hair, okay? But the machine is an electrolysis machine. However, what it does have is that it has what we call galvanic electricity, okay? So galvanic is because of direct current. So when we perform electrolysis, we're actually using a negative pole and a positive pole, okay? And this positive pole, what it does is that the client, if they hold it, it allows electricity to circle through the follicle, through the skin, right? So it means that electricity goes inside, okay? Now for the purpose of hair removal, that's good, because where you want the activity, the action, it goes inside the follicle and kill the hair. So this is a part of electricity when we use it for beauty treatments, okay? The client holds this bar, the technician uses this part of the device to insert into the follicle. Electricity flows through the body to where the follicle opens, where the hair is located, and then it gets destroyed. But today the purpose is not to talk about electrolysis, so what I will do is I'm going to remove this, okay? Now, the reason why I remove that is because for facials, we're going to use this machine to do what we call galvanic with direct current, providing or producing what we call iontophoresis, where electricity with chemicals on the skin, okay, or ions if you may, right, is going to produce an effect. So it's going to either produce negative effect or positive effect. So this is where we talk about your acid or your alkaline on the skin, okay? Now, if I want to produce an acidic reaction, okay, what I have to do is that I will have to, on my negative pole, that's the reason why it's also black, attach this roller, and then I'll put some sort of disincrustation solution on the skin, okay? Allow the client to hold this bar, right? And the reason why I wet the paper that I placed on there is so that cold metal conducts electricity better than warm metal, okay? The client will hold this. I will place this on the skin with my disincrustation solution, and what it will create is an alkaline effect on the skin, okay? When it's on the negative pole. The thing about galvanic is that we can use negative or positive, so which means that I could have switched this out. Creating an alkalinic, or alkalinic, if you may, activity on the skin is going to bring the skin from neutral pH more towards alkaline, where the skin is going to be a little bit irritated, maybe soft, but more so the pores will be open, and that's going to be good for extractions. However, to balance the skin, right, you want to bring it back to neutral, so closer to acidic, or not too acidic and not too alkalinic, but then on the opposite pole. So now I've switched it out. The client will still hold the bar, and I will still use the roller on the skin, okay? So now the client is actually holding the negative bar, okay? And I'm holding the positive. And what that does is now it closes the pores, okay? So when I roll this onto the skin, it closes the pores, okay? Both your negative and your positive treatment can push the products into the skin, and that's why we call it iontophoresis, okay? What's important is whether it's negative or it's positive. So negative, okay, is for opening the skin, most important, okay? Why would you want to open the skin? Well, let's say you're doing extractions, right? Or you're doing a deep pore cleansing facial, you really want to pull out all of those impurities, then you can use this. Or let's say you're trying to really push products into the skin. Maybe the person's skin is really dry, you want to push a peptide or a serum into the skin, you can use this. What's important that you remember is negative, alkalinic, okay? Then when I want to balance, because remember everything is all about a balance, then I'll switch it out, okay? Now I have my positive, okay? relaxing the nerves, okay, closing the pores, okay, vasoconstriction, because now there's no more dilation. Dilation would have occurred on the negative pole. What's important is that this is direct current, galvanic, okay, where galvanic uses both poles, negative and positive, okay, and the client always will have to hold one of these. All right. When we're using electrical treatments such as high frequency, it's a little different. It's a little different because we don't use the negative or the positive. You plug the device directly into the alternating current unit, which is what you get out of the wall, and then you use it on the skin. Okay? So then the client does not have a need to hold it like this. Okay? So then that's direct current galvanic. All right?